everyone. Welcome back to another lesson, another writing lesson. Now, you've worked really hard on your ideas and your plans. You were able to get some feedback from people in your homes. You were able to get a little bit of feedback from your teacher. Now is the time that we're going to start writing the story. Now, we're definitely not going to write this all in one go. We're going to work on it section by section. And you're going to be writing it out on paper. We're not going to type it in here today, because we're going to need to have the whole story in one place, ready for when we edit and then publish. It'd be much easier if it's all written down on the same pieces of paper rather than in different seesaw activities. So today we'll be looking at the sizzling start, and we'll also be looking at how to backfill after you do your sizzling start. So your sizzling start, we've done this many times before over the past few years. It's starting in the action. It's banning all the boring bits, getting rid of all the "this morning I woke up" or "once upon a time," all of those boring things, and we're starting where the action is. And the backfill is where you use descriptive language to tell about the scenes and the characters, so that by the end of the first paragraph, the audience has started with the action, it's hooked them in, and then they found out a bit about the characters, ready for you to move on to the first event, the small pebble. Now, just as a bit of an example of how it works, there are two things for you to look at today. This is Grandpa's Teeth, and it's a book that you're going to listen to. So I want you to click on this and listen to the person read the story to you. There's pictures as well, because it actually is a great example of a story that has a sizzling start and then some backfill. It also has the pebble, the small problem. It has the rock, a medium problem. It has the boulder, and it has the exciting ending. So it would be great to, first of all, watch this and then have a look at this plan here. You can see how it all works together. And hopefully that helped, because now you're able to see how an author has used the sizzling start and then done some backfill, done a little bit of backfill. So the book starts with the dialogue, and then it tells you who, so the granddad, the family, the old family dog. It tells you what, granddad's false teeth have been stolen, and it tells you where, in the family home. So your job today is to write your sizzling start for your story. So here are some different ways you can do a sizzling start. You can start with a bang. You can make the reader curious, create a moment of change, use humor, or you could use dialogue. So you can have a look at that. There are examples underneath as well. Then you're going to backfill. So the first paragraph will start with a sizzling start, and then you will use descriptive language to tell us who's there, where is it, what's happening, before you launch into your first event, your pebble. Here is another example of a sizzling start. They've started with speech in this one, some talking, and then it tells you, without just saying it exactly, it describes it. So you can see here where they're located, you can see which characters are there, and you can read what the problem is. So again, it's got that, the who, the what, and the where for the backfill. Once you've written your sizzling start, you will upload a photo of it here. And remember, I said this before, no typing, because we need our story to be in one place, so it's much easier to type it up. You're going to find it very tricky if you have all of your bits of your story across different seesaw activities. Well, I hope today's helpful as you think about your sizzling start, the backfill. There's a great example. There's it all written out so you can see what it looks like as a plan. Some ideas for how to start your story and an example of a sizzling start.